Right now, I will say that nobody has a team as deep as Arsenal in terms of the quality that it can have. Some team can give them a good run for the starting 11, but if you look at the team itself, you know, it's almost two teams. When you see who's on the bench tonight, and you're still missing Odegaard, Carragher, and Bukayo Saka,
and Jesus.
And Jesus, yes, I even forgot. So when you look at that, you're like, okay, the team now is well equipped to be able to play in all competition. But now, let's all be honest, and I said it and I'll say it again. It's a must this year to win something. It's a must.
Something like what?
You can't hide.
Are you talking league?
Any competition that you're playing, whatever it is, you have to bring something. And I know people will talk about the title, but it's going to be, I do think that it's going to be a battle between Liverpool and Arsenal. You can't write off Man City yet. They're trying some new things with new players. And I said it so many times, if you talk about what has been done recently, finishing second never gave you a trophy. It's great, but at one point you got to validate what you're doing. I still believe, and I will say it again, that it is possible. But this year, you cannot go back and talk about injuries, which that they are happening, like they are happening in other clubs also. You look at Paris Saint-Germain, they're struggling also with injuries through, you know, what happened in international duties and a bit before. But you have to bring something this year. No more excuses, no more nothing. You have the squad now. You have everything that you need to have in order to perform. And as a fan, obviously, I will support the team like I always do. But at one point also, you got to be honest. This year is a must. No more excuses.
Can I ask you a question? From a manager's point of view, you've been in the hot seat. Now for Arteta, of course, there's always going to be pressure on a manager.
Yeah.
But with the signings now, is it even more pressure that he's having to deal with because of the signings, or?
Yeah, but that's the pressure that you want.
Okay.
You know, if you can rotate like he did rotate, for example, against Nottingham Forest, and he will do it even more so during the season. Understand me well. Don't go and say what I didn't say. I'm not talking about you. I'm not calling for anybody to not be there at the club. I'm just saying this year, you have to win something. Cannot hide, you know, as a player, we did it with Arsenal also. My first year, my second year, my third year, we finished second. And then we won the double in 2002. I mean, not my first year. I wasn't there yet. Sorry, in 99, they finished second. Then my first year, my second year, we finished second. So that's 3 years in a row. You know, when I came back from the summer, I was like, we have to win something this year, regardless of what it is.
I think a couple of years ago, we'd say Arsenal still need to win something. Now we're getting at that stage. But for me, I don't even think it's like the FA Cup. You want to win the FA Cup or another cup, it's nice. Arsenal have a squad now. When you look at their bench, and Thierry mentioned some of the players who are still missing, that's what you'd expect to see on Paris Saint-Germain's bench or Real Madrid when we've spoken about those clubs in the past. Arsenal have to go really, really closely. I mean, in terms of Mikel Arteta, right now, we talk about spending, and Liverpool have spent a lot more this summer, no doubt. But in terms of a club, Arsenal don't sell well. They don't sell any players. Liverpool do, and Chelsea do as well. They bring a lot of money in to give them the chance to then go and spend big. Arsenal don't. So in terms of the top of his club, they have backed him to the hilt. They're just continually spending money to create this squad and this team, and they have to pay them back now.
So I'll ask you a question for you. Like, if I don't like to compare eras and go back to, because we're going to that. If I was in that dressing room, I'm aiming for the title.
Oh yeah, has to be.
Of course.
Now, again, but I'm not. As a fan, I would want my club to win something. If I was a player in that dressing room, I'm saying I'm going title first. That's what I want. But when you play for the title, you need to go and get it. Not play, not to lose games. And I've said that a long time ago. I'm not saying that since this year. I've been saying for a long time. If you want to beat Liverpool or Man City, you got to go and get it. You cannot enter a game by, let's not lose it. And this is not me saying that now. I said it before, long time ago. If you want to win the league, in my time, if we had to go and get Man United, you cannot just go, oh, let's see if we can draw this one.
Do you think they did that at Anfield this season?
But not only that happened so many times. I will go back to, I'm sure you will remember that game when we lost 2-0 against Aston Villa at home. Takes a striker out, puts a holding midfielder. At that moment, he thought about not losing the game. We ended up.
Arsenal's ambitious season Henry and Carragher weigh in on squad depth. As the UEFA Champions League kicked off this season, the spotlight turned to Arsenal, a club steeped in history and ambition. The Gunners, under Mikel Arteta's stewardship, have been making waves in both domestic and European competitions. Former Arsenal legend Thierry Henry has been vocal about his expectations for the team, declaring this season is pivotal for the club's trophy aspirations. Meanwhile, Jamie Carragher, the renowned pundit and former Liverpool defender, has also chimed in, praising Arsenal's squad depth and calling for accountability from Arteta. Henry's bold proclamation. Thierry Henry, one of Arsenal's greatest ever players, has not been shy about his expectations for the club this season. After the Gunners' impressive opener in the Champions League, Henry confidently stated, "This is the season where Arsenal needs to win trophies." His words resonate deeply with the Arsenal faithful, who have been waiting for a return to glory after years of underachievement. Henry's belief in the squad stems from the tangible progress he has seen since Arteta took charge. The Gunners have been revitalized, playing with a flair and determination reminiscent of the Invincible era. With a mix of youth and experience, Arsenal has put together a squad that boasts talent in every position. Henry emphasized that for a club of Arsenal's stature, winning trophies is not just a goal, it's an expectation. Carragher's insight on squad depth. Adding to the discussion, Jamie Carragher has provided his analysis on Arsenal's squad depth, particularly noting the performances during recent matches where key players like Kai Havertz, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Jesus were absent. Carragher highlighted that the way the team has adapted and thrived in the face of adversity speaks volumes about the quality of the squad. In his view, if Arsenal can maintain their form and challenge for silverware with the current squad, questions should be raised about Arteta's management. Carragher stated, "Arsenal have a squad depth more than any other Premier League club. If they don't win anything this season, it's on the manager." His assessment underscores the high expectations placed on Arteta, who has been entrusted with the task of leading Arsenal back to the top. The importance of depth. The concept of squad depth has become increasingly vital in modern football, where injuries and fatigue can derail a team's ambitions. Arsenal's ability to rotate players without a significant drop in performance is a testament to the club's investment in quality signings and the development of young talent. During the early stages of the season, Arsenal has demonstrated a resilience that many fans and pundits did not anticipate. The emergence of young stars and the integration of new signings have added layers to the squad that can be crucial as the season progresses. This depth allows Arteta to implement varied tactics, keeping opponents guessing and maximizing the potential of each player. Key players and emerging talent. While the absence of established stars like Saka, Havertz, and Jesus could have been detrimental, it has instead paved the way for other players to shine. The likes of Declan Rice and Leandro Trossard have stepped up, showcasing their ability to perform on big stages. Rice, in particular, has quickly become a fan favorite, demonstrating his versatility and leadership in midfield. The integration of young talents such as Emile Smith-Rowe and Fabio Vieira has also added to the squad's dynamism. These players not only provide depth but also bring fresh energy to the pitch, which is essential during a demanding season filled with fixtures across multiple competitions. Arteta's tactical acumen. Mikel Arteta's tactical approach has been a crucial element in harnessing the squad's depth. His ability to read games and make timely substitutions has been praised by former players and pundits alike. Arteta has fostered a culture of competition within the squad, encouraging players to push each other to improve continually. The tactical flexibility that Arteta has instilled allows the team to adapt to different opponents, whether through a high-pressing game or a more conservative approach. This adaptability is vital in competitions like the Champions League, where teams face varied styles of play. The pressure to perform. With high expectations come immense pressure. Henry and Carragher's comments reflect a broader sentiment among Arsenal supporters and football analysts that the time for excuses is over. The club has invested heavily in the squad, and now the onus is on Arteta and his players to deliver. The narrative surrounding Arsenal has shifted from being a club in transition to one that is expected to compete for trophies. The weight of history and the passionate fanbase only add to the urgency for success. The road ahead. As Arsenal navigates the challenges of the season, the focus will be on how they manage their resources and maintain their form. The Gunners will face a congested fixture list, and the depth of their squad will be tested as injuries and fatigue inevitably take their toll. The Champions League presents a unique challenge, and progressing beyond the group stages will require a collective effort. It's a platform where Arsenal can showcase their ambitions and remind the footballing world of their rich heritage. Thierry Henry and Jamie Carragher have both highlighted the crucial role that squad depth plays in Arsenal's quest for trophies this season. With a blend of youth and experience, the Gunners are poised to make a significant impact in both domestic and European competitions. The expectation is clear: this is a season of opportunity, and it's time for Arsenal to seize it. As fans rally behind the team, the message is unequivocal: the Gunners are back, and they mean business. Whether they can deliver on this promise remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the stage is set for a thrilling season ahead.